The Crustastun electro-stunner is the first and only machine specially designed for the swift and compassionate killing of crabs, lobsters and other shellfish for the table. Presently, various methods of killing are used, and some even recommended by top chefs. Crabs can be killed by spiking. This means gouging out the two brain centers of the crab, not an easy or pleasant task, which in any event takes time. For lobsters, the most usual method is to cook them alive by dropping them into a pot of boiling water. Alternatively, they can be killed by cutting in half longitudinally, so as to destroy their 13 nerve centers. These methods require skill, not easy to achieve, and are by no means instantaneous. Unlike vertebrates, which have their brain housed in their head, the 13 nerve centers which start in the head from just behind the eyes and extend the length of the body form the brain of the lobster, langoustine or crayfish. Simply piercing behind the eyes or cutting off the head of the lobster will not kill it or prevent it from suffering pain. In fact, it will be causing it more pain and distress. Other methods include the tearing of the animal's limbs whilst alive and cooking the severed parts separately, or tearing the head from the body whilst alive, as is done with lobsters, crayfish and langoustine, and simply throwing the head away in the sea or the kitchen dustbin. Prawns are either boiled or fried alive. The Crustastun is made of marine-grade stainless steel and is about the size of a domestic microwave. There are markings on the side of the tank which show the level to which it should be filled. The blue sponge, which covers the top electrode, must be kept wet. The sponge, which needs to be cleaned on a daily basis, conforms to the shape of the crab or lobster's shell, and by its saturation with the saline electrolyte, ensures a constant and unimpeded delivery of current. The scoop attached to the front of the lid simply picks up the dissolved saline solution in the tank and pours it to the back of the sponge once the lid is opened. With the crab, lobster, crayfish or langoustine on the sprung steel tray, the lid is closed. At the touch of a button at the front, the current is delivered by the top electrode plate embedded in the lid and covered by the wet blue sponge. Crustastun is the only truly humane method of killing crustaceans. It is quick and produces a better product in terms of flavour, meat quality and microbial contamination. A lobster or crab which is being boiled alive is subject to stress and will produce its stress hormones whilst in the process of dying. An animal whose exposure to stress is less than half a second will produce virtually nothing. In this enlightened 21st century, there can be no doubt that the only way forward is the electro-stunning method used only by the Crustastun.